just one more star.
Yeah.
Indonesia suffers the effect of climate change directly. Our coastal areas are now being inundated by rising ocean levels. We are forced to move our capital city. In the northern coast of Java, the ocean is rising by 5 centimeters per year.
How are you?
Every year you just one more star.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what
Thank you. Thank you for sending special gift.
Yes. Was that feedback? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
President Lula, distinguished excellencies. Yesterday we have discussed the problems of poverty and hunger. We all have strong commitments to address the issues. Those challenges indeed affect developing countries, their sustainable development, and their energy transition agenda. The G20 must generate tangible actions to help achieve SDGs. We in Indonesia continue to strengthen our commitment. Until 2022, we have achieved 50% of the SDG targets, and we are on track to continue to strive to achieve the SDG targets. Indonesia's efforts are not enough. We need collective action, and we need the collective effort of the G20. Another important pillar of sustainable development is, of course, the environment. Indonesia suffers the effect of climate change directly. Our coastal areas are now being inundated by rising ocean levels. We are forced to move our capital city. In the northern coast of Java, the ocean is rising by 5 centimeters per year. We are losing hundreds of thousands of hectares of productive land and arable land. Our farmers and our fishermen now are living in difficult conditions. This will exacerbate poverty and hunger. Therefore, for Indonesia, there is no alternative. We are completely committed to take measures to reduce the temperature of the climate, to save our environment and addressing the situation. We are committed to achieve renewable and green energy. We are blessed with many resources. We have now achieved the production of diesel, of biodiesel, and now our diesel needs are addressed, 50% of it from plant-based, from palm oil. And also we are now developing technology to produce gasoline from palm oil. We also have tremendous reserves of geothermal, and we plan to retire our coal plants and all the fossil energy plants within the next 15 years. We plan to build more than 75 gigawatts of renewable power in the next 15 years. We also are situated along the equator. Therefore, we have more than plenty of sunlight to fuel solar-based energy. We have other sources of renewables, and that's why we are very optimistic that we can achieve net zero before 2050. Distinguished gentlemen, sustainability and not exploitation has to be shared globally. Indonesia, I think, has the largest tropical forests. Maybe only Brazil and some African countries have more forests than us. We have contributed for many, many years to cooling the world. We are considered the lungs of the earth. But we have not seen the promises of the advanced countries to provide carbon credits. This has always been offered to us. Therefore, we need a continued commitment to compensate the role of our forest in maintaining the global temperature. Indonesia is open to optimize the prospects of 557 million tons of Indonesia's carbon credit. We also have the largest carbon storage capacity, and we offer this also to the world. Distinguished Excellencies, I would like to announce that Indonesia is pleased to support international efforts. In this case, we are willing to commit $30 million to bridge funding gaps on WHO activities. We hope this can positively contribute to the noble work done by the United Nations. Moving forward, the G20 must continue its positive impact. The G20's convening power must unite and bring together advanced and emerging economies, converging different views in response to the world's most urgent challenges, in the spirit of transparency, inclusivity, and consensus as important principles in our G20. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you very much. Excellency. I know you're ready for this. Your Excellency, Prime Minister Modi, distinguished members of the delegation. First of all, thank you very much for giving me time to can meet here on the sidelines of the G20. And I would like to thank you also for the great honor you sent a special envoy, His Excellency Shri Babitra Margarita, at my inauguration a few weeks ago. I think you know that we have had a very good and long relationship, and we value this relationship with India. I'm committed to enhance this relationship and to improve, to bring our relationship in all fields to a higher level, Excellency. I think we have already now many Indian corporations involved in Indonesia, and even in the last few weeks I've been meeting Indian corporations, Indian entrepreneurs who are interested in coming in, and we are very happy that they are coming in the fields of health, pharmaceutical industry. We are opening up our health sector. We are opening up even foreign hospitals can open local branches and operate in Indonesia. We are already opening special economic zones. Also in the field of education, Excellency, we hope we can increase the number of Indonesian students going to your institutes in India, and also to invite Indian professors, Indian teachers to teach in our because we have a vacuum, we have a shortage of 160,000 medical doctors, a shortage, and we can graduate only 8,000 every year. So I plan to open more medical college, and here we need, I think, perhaps assistance from India to send some specialists to teach in our colleges, and maybe there's a cooperation. They can come every 3 months to teach in Indonesia, 2-3 weeks, etc., etc. So these are fields that I'm very interested in. Also, of course, we hope that you will